when I decided to make the movie, I Am Face the Monk. That time is Chinese. They always like it, the story about the history heroes, and then they have fighting heroes, that looks like they calling the Canton 10 Tiger, the Canton 10 Tigers. So that kind of story. Then we chose one, the stories, that pick up the story, make the movies and the script, Wang Feng is like my godfather, I follow him so many years. I make a lot of movies. Before I work for him as assistant director, assistant action director, choreographer, and then my first be action choreographer is his director. I'm an action director, my first time, and then he helped me a lot, and then after so many years. And then I asked him, did you think, as a godfather again, did you think I can be a director? Something like that. Then he said, why not? If you like, I can help you. I write the script for you. I said, yeah? Are you really? Okay. Then tell me what kind of story, what kind of background you like, the movie you like, tell me. Then I tell him what is my idea, And then he wrote the script for me. Hong Kong people, they like to be heard about the heroes, and then they have a Canton story. The Canton have a story about people called 10 Tigers. It's very popular in the Canton, the history. Then we think about what kind of movie, we choose, and then we'll choose that kind of movie, and the kind of movie maybe people will interesting. Then I picked the idea from some comic book. The character is about the guy, the young guy, and his father and his mother, get somebody killed, they're very upset. And then some people, then one monk, they saw him and then bring him to the Shaolin temple, and then he learned that after, because he think about, he want return the revenge, and then just so many prayers for him, At that time he not supposed to go out in the temple, and then he must do some test, and then go out just like me. Very lucky I have a time to make movies. The first movie just like first text, I'm okay, go through. Cousin of Wang, because actually we worked together with Wang Feng's movie, and Wang Feng's his director, that time a lot of movie about Casanova is in the project, and that time I only is action choreographer, action director, and we know each other a long time, and then because I know him, I know what the action I needed, and think he would be good, he would be can do anything, So I asked him to helped me to be an actor, in that movie, and then he's did a good job. Chen is a very, very popular before. At that time, it's very popular and famous, star. I never think about he will help me, because I'm just only young boy, But we worked together a long time again, Then he know me house of my. I think he thought I'm a genius. I'm just kidding. We worked together a long time. We have a lot of good time, before we shooting. I'm an action choreographer. Before I'm as a assistant action choreographer. Then we know each other a long time, And then I say, can you be the main cast, the monk in my movies? He said, oh, I love to, And then he's very good, He's very, very good. The first action comedy movie, the speaking, just like it. Because my movie is the parents movie, right? But for speaking, very normal, just like it now. The speaking, the tone, like it now, So they were laughing at, they were happy, because the ha ha ha, because. Before it's a parents movie, you remember, oh, like that, oh, yes, something, it's a little bit like that, But my movie is, oh, yeah, just very casual, The casuals are not like a parents movies, And then some dialogues, we got a good times, everybody laughing at. When I think about that movie is how do I decided the fight, the action sequence. Actually, before we have followed the timing, and before I made a lot of movies, a lot of action, and then what kind of action? This is very important for me. This is the first movie, about my career, and then we think about what kind the action, what kind the action, and the style, And then I learned so many things, and then we try to put in the monk first thing we talk about a little bit weapon, a little bit is used how's this called the monk, the animal style, the little bit, and decide to fight in the temple, So I'm very serious for the first movie because everything. If you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you have no chance. This is I'm very lucky. I think looks like it's good.